those are all of the Easter eggs, references, and little things you might have missed in the Severance Season 2 finale. Now, Cobell seems caught off guard by this revelation, and we have to remember that this drawing done by Irving was actually based on his Audi's painting, which he saw in the Season 1 finale during the overtime contingency. That Season 1 finale featured a theme of teamwork, sacrifice, and worker solidarity, themes that we see in this finale as well. Now, back on the severed floor, we catch up with Helly where we last saw her in the previous episode, coming face to face with her Audi's father, Jaime Egan. And we can see that Jaime actually respects Helly, and he sees in her his young rebellious daughter as well as Kier. And this is because he views her as his daughter's past self before she lost her inner Kier. I've talked about before how innies essentially seem to be these clean slates free of knowledge. They're blissfully ignorant. When we see flashbacks of Mark in episode 7 before he lost Gemma, he seemed more like his innie than the Audi that we know who is living in grief. Now, the same is true for Dylan. Gretchen says that Dylan's innie reminds her of how Dylan was before. The innies are essentially the Audis before they underwent some form of pain, whether that pain be physical, a loss of ambition, or a loss of a loved one. We see that this new innie of Gemma, who has no idea who Mark is, she still trusts him. Despite him being covered in blood, despite her being scared, she still takes his hand and goes with him. And that is why Jaime is so pissed. This encounter with Mark and her willingness to go with him and trust him proves that there are cracks in the severance barrier. The Cold Harbor test did not succeed.